Welcome to the Her Story Circle podcast, the podcast that brings you the extraordinary tales of everyday women who are changing the world. I'm your host, Gertrude Mache, and I'd like to acknowledge traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today. I also like to pay my respects to elders, past, present, and emerging. Every week, we dive into the lives, challenges, and triumphs of women from all four corners of the globe. We're here to inspire, enlighten, and connect, sharing stories that uplift and empower. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and join us as we explore the incredible journeys of women shaping our future. This is Her Story, where every woman's voice matters. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Her Story Circle. This is Gertrude Mache here in beautiful Melbourne, Australia. And today I am graced with the presence of yet another fascinating woman. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our tribe. Please tell everybody your full name, where you're based, and share your story with us today.
Good morning, Gertrude. This is Rhea, and I'm here on your platform to share my small story, where I come from and how I established Darling Daughters. Okay, so how it all started when I stepped off the plane in 2007 with nothing but dreams and determination. I could have never imagined where this journey would lead me. I wanted to take you through all my past experience, all my struggles, and all what I had when I started this company was my passion and compassion to start where I am again. I'm here to share a journey that begins in a small town in India and led me to Australia, where I found a company that is changing lives through care and compassion. I was born into a family of four, second daughter of loving parents who instilled in me the value of hard work and education. Growing up in India, I saw firsthand how my mother often had to fight for the opportunities because of the resources that time. But I must say, these days the women are more smarter. Women are proving themselves with the strength and potential like ever before. In 2007, when I came to Australia on a student visa, adjusting to a new culture was an easy task for me. I studied community services while I was working to support myself as a waitress and as a carer. This path gave me a deep appreciation for what I mean to serve others. After completing my studies, I began working in aged care, disability sector, community sector, and that's where I found my calling. For 15 years, I worked closely with people who needed care, witnessing not just their physical struggle, but also their emotional battles. One day I realized I wanted to do more than just to provide services. I wanted to build a business that would define what care means, both for our clients and the family. And I must say that's how Darling Daughters was born in 2022. And that's how Darling Daughters was born in 2022. At Darling Daughters, our mission is simple yet profound, to bring care to the comfort of people's heart. But it's not just about meeting needs, it's about creating dignity, respect, and connection for every individual and every family we serve. We strive to build a relationship through the connections we made with the family by providing the care, as we believe in listening to our clients, empowering them, and fostering a sense of trust, whether it's helping with daily tasks, nursing care, or transportation, or any care need after hospital. I named the company Darling Daughters as a dedication to my own daughters, as a symbol of nurturing care every individual deserves. This is not just a business for me, it's a legacy of love and compassion. Starting this journey was not without challenges. One of the biggest hurdles I faced was financial. Like many other entrepreneurs, I had to make sacrifices and take risks to found the vision I believe in. Like many other entrepreneurs, I had to make sacrifices and take risks to found the vision I believe in. Another challenge I found is I was not able to give much time to my daughters. Caregiving is not just a job, and I did realize this as being a mother of two daughters. It's a calling. I handpicked each staff member to ensure they shared my vision of delivering care with compassion and excellence. And that comes from when I was sending my daughters to the school, I was ensuring my kids are in a good hands. There was also emotional challenge as a woman and as an immigrant. I often doubt myself. Would people believe in my vision? Could I build something that would truly make a difference? But I learned a lot from my experience in a diverse culture here in Australia that no matter what, you try your best and you will achieve what you really want to achieve. And for me, it was courage to create a dream and wanted to do the best I can. I have also leaned on resilience, adaptability, and unwavering belief that I was on the right path. One of the most rewarding one of the most rewarding part of this journey is when I see smile on people's faces after the care we provide. People look forward to our care staff to come share their stories, and families believe in us. I remember a client in a palliative care whose family was overwhelmed with grief. But trust me, at least they had that faith. Yes, the care need is in a good hands. Our team became their support system, providing not just the medical care but also emotional strength. Our team became their support system, providing just not their care but also their emotional strength. We have empowered clients to live independently, help family find peace of mind, and created a community of care where every individual feel valued. But this impact isn't just about our clients, it's also about empowering women. As a female entrepreneur, I'm passionate about inspiring other women to break barriers and pursue their dreams. No matter where you are, just start small. Don't wait for the opportunities or the perfect time. Begin where you are and refine as you go. That was my mantra. Every successful journey begins with a single step. Build your networking, surround yourself with the good people, good mentors, support system, supporters who uplift and guide you. Networking open doors you never knew exist. But yes, make sure you are connected with the right people. As a woman, we often put our dreams on hold because of our families. But trust me, I have gone through the same guilt, I would say. But my daughters empowered me. They are very young. My daughters empowered me. They want me to grow. They want me to go. And they always say in the morning, are you going to be on the YouTube today? Because they in their head, they want me to grow. They want me to be famous. And looking at my daughters, encouraging me to do what I do, I give my best to my clients to do what I do. And I'm very, very positive, and that every single step I take to make sure that I'm giving back to the community, I'm doing something for the community, and also that taught me the power of vision and resilience. I want every woman to know that you are capable of creating meaningful change in your life, in your community, and in the world. Let's connect, inspire, and lift each other up. Together, we can build a future where care and compassion leads the way, not just in the healthcare industry, but in every industry. My story started as a young girl in India with a big dreams. It led me to Australia, where I found my purpose and built a business that touches life. Trust me, dreams do come true with passion, with your hard work, with having a trust in yourself. I think we don't need to wait for the perfection or the perfect time. As long as we are confident, we know what we are doing, go ahead, woman, and live your dreams.
Okay, how did your upbringing influence your values and your journey as an entrepreneur?
I think being from a business class family, that gave me a trust of what we do. And I think it's in my blood as well. And being from a very, very passionate woman, my mom, who's a very strong personality, the way she raised us, the way she nurtured the whole family, giving up her own dreams, I think that's where it comes from. So the business thing comes from my father, and then the values come both from the father and the family and mother.
So what was the vision behind starting Darling Daughters, and how did you come up with the name?
I think it comes about the idea because I got two daughters, and it the idea of coming is courage, being a mother, to create your dreams. So that's what I always say: courage to create. Darling Daughters, my both daughters, and I call them Darling Daughters. And I think the care is very, very close to this name as well. The way you care your daughters, the way you care for your kids is the way everybody wants their loved ones to be cared. So the way you nurture your family, people want, your clients, your consumers want their parents, their loved ones to be cared as your own.
That's very true. So how do you handle the emotional challenges of working in palliative care and supporting families?
I think it's all about having a trust. When you provide a care need to any family member, to anywhere in the whole world, I would say it's just the matter of trust, building up a relations with the families, and also you have to be very empathetic. Don't judge anyone. Give your best, because this is a time where they need that support system. That's why we call ourselves just not that we provide the care, but we provide the support. We are like a family for them, who they think, yes, there is someone who is there for us to help us in our such an emotional time.
So what lessons have you learned about resilience and adaptability as a female entrepreneur?
My biggest thing I have learned is no matter where you are, as long as you're confident, as long as you know what you're doing, as long as you are aware of your strengths and weaknesses, women can go anywhere in the world and achieve their dreams. It's
So
just
why
a
is
resources. It's just a matter of resources. And I think in the new world now, people and the women are smart enough to start the small businesses, even from the small kitchen. So it's huge. There is, I think, sky is the limit for today's women.
So why is empowering women such a central part of your mission?
I think I'm the biggest example of who I am, what I wanted to achieve, and how I have achieved. It's a real example of real life women coming from the small town who wanted to grow, who wanted to do something in life. And I think all what I had when, as I said before, in my life, when I landed in Australia, dream, passion to be something, and individually, I want to have my own identity.
So can you share a success story of how you helped another woman pursue her dreams or overcome challenges?
Another thing with Darling Daughters is that 5% of 5% profit of our company, we gave it to the foundation to educate the women.
That's
fantastic. And we are looking for more organizations where we really want to support the single women, single mothers.
So what advice would you give to women who feel held back by societal expectations or family obligations?
I think all the women, we need to talk. What we have been taught in the past is, never share your family's the stories or anything. Keep it personal. I think women need to come out to share, but with the right person, right people, right organization, whether it's your aunt, whether it's your family member, whether it's your friend, you need to talk. Don't build up everything. There is always a hope.
And how do you define compassionate leadership, and how do you practice it in your own business?
I think being a leader or being a company owner, you need to lead yourself as an example. It's not that if what you don't want to do and you expect others to do, definitely this is where we fail. As in my organization, what the best thing, or I would say the people, my team loves is that we all are working together. We all share our thoughts. It's just not a one man job. It's a team. It's the people who grow together and the people who bring up the ideas. It's all of us who do the things together.
So, what qualities do you look for in your team to ensure that they align with your vision?
The first thing I look at is what is their purpose of life, where they want to see themselves, why they choose this healthcare industry, which is huge and which is very challenging. Every day is different. Every day you feel challenges. What is your vision? How do you manage the daily tasks? How do you manage don't judge anyone, I would say, in the healthcare industry, and don't take things personally. There is a need. That's why there's a healthcare industry looking for more passionate people. So every day you have to start your work with passion.
I love that. So, where do you see your company in, say, 5 years' time? What's the vision?
I wanted to see Darling Daughters in top 5 companies in Australia, and we want to expand Australia wide.
So, can you share a memorable story of a client or a family whose life was deeply impacted by your work?
I'm going to give you a very good example where the daughter wanted someone to look after the parents, and she just wanted to trust a support person. And after having a 2-3 services, the compliment our staff received from the daughter is, your support worker is welcome to my small family, and your support worker is like a family to us.
What role does community support play in the success of your business?
So it's always go hand in hand. As I said before, like, it's not always us giving back to the community. Yes, we get back a lot from the community. What we get by giving the best service is the trust. It's the connections. And because end of the day, from the business perspective, your networking is your net worthing. People trust you. People want to recognize you as the best provider if you are really giving the good service. And it's just not only Darling Daughter. There are 100 of other service providers who are giving their best, who are there, who understand the care needs, who are there, who work in a small community and understand the need. And this is where you get your connections, and this is where you comes your networking.
Now let's go on to entrepreneurship and advice. What advice would you give to an aspiring entrepreneur who want to make a difference in their own community somehow?
The only best advice I would say to all the entrepreneurs is that everybody is doing their best. Everybody is doing their best. Let's connect, inspire, and lift each other. Together, we can build a future where care and compassion lead the way, not just in healthcare industry, but also in every industry. So there's a small message for everyone out there is, let's work together and support each other.
So if you could go back to the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey, what's one thing you would do differently?
If I go back to my journey, I would say I think I have started this company too late. I would have done that a couple of years ago. Reason being, the only thing I was not sure is maybe I was not trusting myself. That time I don't have a courage of having my own business or even thinking of having my own business. I would say is don't wait for the right time, just start it. Because what I have done in the start was not having confidence that yes, I can achieve or I can start something new, being an immigrant or being a woman. Take risk. You have to take risk in your life. As long as you know what you are doing, even take a small step. Yes, as long as you're confident, as long as you know what you are doing, as long as you are passionate you're passionate about your dreams, embrace your resilience, believe in your voice, and I would say build your dreams by a very small step of having a courage of building your dreams.
Now, my last question is now taking you into the future. And you're going to go and meet the 90-year-old you, this wise woman who's been leading you up to this point as an entrepreneur. If you could go and have a conversation with the wise old woman, what will you say to her when you finally meet her?
To be honest, I'm going to say you did well in your life. The reason being, the courage to create and where you started and where you ended up, you did well. And
nice.
I would not regret when I'm going to be 90. I think being a very, rebellion kid, or you can say I am one of them who want to achieve what they dream of. And at the age of 90, I don't think so I would have any regret of not doing what I wanted to do in my life. Yes, there will be challenges. I have faced the challenges. I had a sleepless night. I have not enjoyed really much time with my kids. But yes, when I see the smile on my kids' faces when they say, "Are you going to be on the YouTube? Are you on Google? Are you this and that?" You know what? They want me to grow. They want me to learn. And imagine when my girl's going to be in their 30s and 40s, looking back, how hard I have worked, how hard I have, done in my life, and being a passionate woman. I think I'm going to be the very good example for my daughters, and each and every woman out there is an example for their daughters.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming online and sharing your story with our community today. It really inspires me when I see a woman who is on the cutting edge of business, making a difference in the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gertrude, for having me. Yeah.
And thank you to everybody who tuned in today. The Her Story Circle is not just a podcast. We are a social impact movement with a vision to bring you the stories and voices of women from all over the world. We share our stories to uplift you, energize you, inspire you, but most importantly, to take you from where you are now to where you want to go. So tune in again tomorrow when I interview yet another amazing guest. In the meantime, have a fantastic day, morning, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and bye for now. Thanks again for the interview, Rhea.
Thank you so much, Gertrude, for having me here.
Thank you for tuning into the Her Story Circle podcast. I hope today's story has inspired you to believe in the power of our stories and the difference you can make in the world when you use your voice. I'm Gertrude Mache, and it's been an honor to share this space with you, where voices from all walks of life come together to weave a rich tapestry of diverse perspectives. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review our podcast to help us share these stories with more listeners. Follow us on social media by looking for the Her Story Circle podcast for more updates. And join us tomorrow for another episode filled with courage, resilience, and empowerment. Remember, your story matters, and together we're building a stronger, more inclusive world. Until next time, keep making her story.